Yo guys, what is up? This is neuicon. It has been like fucking forever and I am really sorry. I promised to start putting up new videos. I've been trying so desperately to get inspiration from a lot of your guys' videos and from friends as well. I've just been mentally like in this rut as of late. It has been really exhausting on me and can't really go too much into detail, but for those who know, I've got some issues and, you know, kind of dealing with them on a day-to-day basis, and work and family and crush pop and all sorts of crazy shit. So it's you know, trying to find the time to get my hobby shit in. I have a whole fucking game room too, so it's like, or a whole hobby room really, and I just don't take advantage of the room, and I'm trying so hard now to find more motivation. And yeah, so you guys are probably gonna hate me because I deleted all my previous content. I'm not sure if any of you guys even noticed, but I'm trying to start all over again, so I'm trying to get this shit done right. I'm trying to put up more stuff, and I'm trying to get back to my old fucking roots, man. I want to start doing videos based on a lot of OOP stuff, man. So what I've got here is something that came today from New Jersey. I scored it for a couple of dollars, really, with free shipping. And which was really cool because I've been having trouble finding these minis online. So way back when, I showed you guys how to play this game way back when on my original neuicon channel, back in like maybe 2009, 2010. But yeah, for those who don't know, I'm a huge fan of out of print stuff, old school stuff, and that's really what made my channel back in the day. And I kind of deviated from that, but I'm trying to get back on track now and cover a lot of the stuff that I really like. So I'm going to show you guys this. This box looks beat to shit, but yeah, look at that. 100 Kingdoms is a game that was produced by Black Orc Games. This is their skirmish game. It's called Warband. It's a very simple game. Their mass combat game is 100 Kingdoms, and that's where you rank up all your minis and shit like in Warhammer Fantasy. And again, it's a really basic system. This game uses D20s and comes with some cool stuff. I remember scoring the original, my box way back when, for quite a bit of money because it was still kind of normal at that time. And Black Orc Games was a website that was still around. However, they have not been online for quite some time now, so I'm assuming that the game is dead. So let's open it up. So this is the Warband starter set. This is supposed to get you into the game with two factions, the Panthera, which are panther humanoids, or cat humanoids rather, because there are lions and shit in there too, and the Kingdom of Avalon, which are like, you know, your typical good guys and shit like that. So right off the bat, you get a free paint set, and this is from testers. From what I know, they had a little partnership with these guys for a little bit. Not really sure if these paints are still good or not, but hey, free paint. Why not? Here we go with a tutorial. Excuse me, and yeah, all right. Let's see, I think, look at this. Woo! Old school. Oh, cool. So you also get a paintbrush. Not completely sure how good this thing is, though. Come on, focus on me. Focus. Focus on the brush. Focus on the brush. Oh, really? All right, well, whatever. Doesn't look too bad, actually. All right. The coolest thing you could ever get in a minis game is one of these. Because then if you're also shit out of luck and you need to get fitted for a wedding, bam, here you go, right here. It's made out of paper. I wasn't being serious, by the way. The rule book. Go over that in a bit. And the minis, and the base is already falling out of the minis, so the little blister here is already kind of beat up and stapled. No, it's not stapled. Just taped. Let's rip this open. Oh, and I'm wrong, by the way. It wasn't the Kingdom of Avalon. It was the Bushido clan, which are like samurais and shit like that. Let's go down this way. So here are the D20s, your bases, and the models, which are cool. I still have quite a few of these that a friend of mine painted up for me. So maybe sometime soon, get some bat reps of this shit in. Alright. So here is... These are Pantheras. This is the Javelin guy. Let me kind of separate these. Alright. I still remember the game, by the way, because I played it quite often back in the day. This is the Tiger Swordsman. Man, I don't know what is up with my... Come on, come on. There we go. The sculpts are not that bad. Will I base them on these bevel-edged bases? Probably not. Here is the... what is this guy called? Something arrow? Let's see. This is the Jaguar Archer. Next is the Black Panther Assassin, was one of my favorite models. Next is the Lioness Captain. Next is the Jaguar Javelin Thrower. Another cool model. Alright, next, the Bushido. This is the Geisha Assassin. I have another one of her somewhere. Really cool model. Actually, I'm wondering if I have her right here. Don't know why I would, but... okay, no, never mind. Alright, these are not that bad for samurai models. Here is a samurai. Let's see. So I know the names of the units. Details really good on this guy. Next up is the Ashigaru Spearman. Very, 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 very cool model, but very lame unit in the game. Next is the Bowman, a Bushido Bowman. And lastly is one of my favorite models, the Wuxia Warrior. This guy has an ability called Blood Rage, which was fucking incredible. Just kind of stacked damage on top of each other and just kept building up and building up to deal tons of damage. So, how does the game work? Let me show you guys a quick rundown of... these are the Warband rules. It is essentially the same as 100 Kingdoms, except a unit in this game is comprised of one model, and measurements are determined from the very center of a model's base. 100 Kingdoms uses a rank and file system, and that whole rank, you measure the distance from the very center of that rank, which always confused me, because if units started getting down to, like, say you've got 10 here and 3 here, how do you determine the center of that? It just kind of got convoluted after a while, but nonetheless a very simple system, very cool system as far as Warband goes, in my opinion. So really quickly, you've got your move here, you've got your number of attacks, and this will go for either your close combat or your missile attacks. And this here is actually also that, just your combat attack and your missile attack. Next is your melee range, and then after that you've got your defensive, your special, or your spell points rather, which is actually not listed here, but these were spell points. You can see that none of them have it. Your defensive rating, which is just roll equal to or under to save, and your leadership, which is used for morale rules, which I always ignored. I hate morale in games. I just love to see everything just fucking wipe each other off the board. Your health points, or your hit points rather, and your unit costs. So this is how much the unit costs to add to your warband. There are more rules for this. If you have a warband cost and you want to mix and match your warband, there are 2 costs, and these usually came in the 100 Kingdoms, from the 100 Kingdoms website, where it would give you the cost if it was a whole faction or a mixed faction. So for example, the Spearmen could be 3 if it's all Spearmen, or 5 if you're including it in a mixed warband. So everything is equal to or under to hit. That's essentially how the game works. So if you, for example, had this samurai and this bowman within reach of each other, you would roll a number of attacks based on the bowman's number of attacks. He's got 1, so you would roll 1d20. His missile attack is 6, so he hits on a 6 or less. That's a fail. Now, if he did in fact hit, he would go ahead and roll his defense rating, which for him, a samurai, is a 8. So he would roll an 8 or less, would negate the hit. He takes 1 point of damage, but the samurai have 2 hit points, so he's still alive. He's got 1 hit point left. That is essentially how combat works. Very, very easy to grasp system. I would suggest you guys check it out if you guys can. You can find some of the models on eBay. I actually found some guys that were selling them for a bit cheaper now in like blister packs. But I've always wanted to get my hands on the Warband starter set. Could never really get a hold of it. I remember I bought 2 way back in the day, and a shit ton of more stuff, because I think I bought a 100 Kingdoms starter set, and ooh man, that was a long time ago. But there you go, guys. That is a look at Warband. Don't know if I'm going to get cracking on these paints, though. We'll see. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed. I will catch you guys in the next one. Y'all be safe, be good to each other. Check ya.